I've got 4 days to set up that tank for a secret fish. I will say that it's going to be my most expensive inhabitants and a fish that's always been on my bucket list for a while. If you guys remember this tank, this was my Iwagumi tank, the one where I tried to make the minimalist design with stones and Monte Carlo, but it failed. So it became an algae project, and I was trying to diagnose how I was growing the algae and how to get rid of it. And whatever, long story short, it didn't work. So I decided to tear it down yesterday. Last night, I emptied. So this is kind of where we are right now. This is a little 7 gallon, 6 gallon, one of those two, which is going to be like a smaller scale of the other one. That's kind of cool. I've got plans for that. I want to put that right between here and scoot this one over an inch, and it should fit. But this one we're totally going to redo. We already cleaned out the canister filter, unhooked it. Getting those lily pipes off was a pain in the butt, but now we've got to clean out all that stratum. I did recycle some of the ones and put it in another tank, but as you can see, I don't know if you guys remember from my previous videos, what we did was put down a base layer of pond soil. So it's all mixed in there, a little gummy, and there should be, if you can see right there in the middle, a layer of lava rock too. But I got out all I needed to. Plus, I've got like still bags and bags of new fluval stratum that I don't know when and where I'm going to use it for. So we're going to tear down this tank. We've already started. I've got 4 days. So it's Monday night right now. I'm picking up the fish Saturday morning. Swap. At the swap, already prepaid. I'm not going to say how much they cost because they were expensive. But I got a few of them. And it's going to be my project up there. So this is just the documentation of the progress where I'm going to be starting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clean out all this and just dump it. I'm just going to trash it and rinse out the tank probably tomorrow. But day one, technically day 2 of this project, since I already removed the stone, removed the fish, I do have the sabwas in here with whatever shrimp that were left. I took out that basket media of lava rocks to keep some of the beneficial bacteria, since I was gonna triple this tank with more inhabitants. So they're in there. I did find 2 plus like 4 little shrimp in the bottom of my canister filter that were still alive. Amazingly, I don't know how long they've been in there, but they're kind of skinny. But they're hopefully doing well right now. So we'll say this is day 1.5, what the tank looks like. Just going to gut this guy out completely, and I'll see you on day 2. Day 3. This is what we've done so far. So I've already set up the mini old this one. Popped on a light. I still got to clean it. You can see little dirty stains on the glass, but it's looking pretty good. Got on the mini clip-on light as well as the mini filter and the mini heater. That should do all right. Onto this guy. So when I was attaching the film with the Costco card, you can clearly see the dark areas where I swiped. I think it was this guy. I mean, I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's like an alcohol, but yeah, I don't know where's the ingredients. I don't even see any ingredients. But clearly, I think there was some kind of reaction where it stained or something, or I just didn't squeegee it good enough. But I know it's so much glare, but I kind of liked it. I mean, I don't know if that's just an excuse, but it gives it sort of a stone look. I ended up doing some balancing because I knew it was kind of off center. It's a little bit better, not perfect. I think it's like a centimeter off on that side, but it'll do. Just got my order delivered. 4 sponge filters. So got the big kahunas. This is going to allow me just to take like one of those and seed it. Also got another order of wood from Amazon. Let's see if I can open this up one-handed. I don't know if I got the 2-piece or the 3-piece. It looks like possibly a 3-piecer. Dang it. So much tape. All right, so I wasn't super invested. I was thinking about just picking up some wood at the swap when I go this weekend, but I wasn't super invested on what the pieces look like because this is simply just going to go in the tank just for the sake of having wood. All right, so it's a 2-piecer. This guy, which is kind of weird. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just lay it flat because what the heck, right? And then this one looking a lot better. So it was a 2-piece. I do like this one. That's a solid piece. All right, just put it down somewhere. So it's going to go in that tank up there. One of them, maybe both of them. I might put the other one in there. What we've got to do, project, is drop another line. Maybe 2, because I do want sponge filters on either side. Or I might just do 1 and then tee it off to split into 2. But we're going to drill that. I don't know how I'm going to get to it because it's high up. And when I step on this little stool, I'm like this. I'm still like a good foot away. Plus, I've got to use a drill to dig in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I think that's going to finish us off for day 3. Tomorrow, hoping for another update. So let me, real quick. And this is what we're looking at. Drilled another drop, attached it. You can see there's the T. I teed it off and it splits down into 2, which is going to go down on either side. Just soak in some of the driftwood. I think I'm going to do 1 more water change on this guy tomorrow, or 1 water change. Get off all that stuff off the ground, plus a little the white plastic pieces that fell from the PVC pipe, and hopefully let the water sit for a couple days until it's time. I will see you guys on day 4. And this is day 4. So as you guys can tell, you can probably guess what's going in there. The cool little bubbles is just because I put these ceramic tiles in and they are not, I don't know the word. I mean, they're still slightly porous because ceramics and all. So they've got little air pockets, and then it's just fully getting submerged. So bubbles are just seeping out little by little micro bubbles, and it's actually really cool. I mean, this one is like a curtain of bubbles. I just flipped the wood. It's probably not going to get waterlogged in time. I was thinking about just tying it to these tile pieces. Also, that guy is just temporary. He is printed, but I didn't fill it enough so it's a little hollow, so it floats. Originally, I was going to put a couple more caves on here and then the second slate on top and then a wood on top of that. That's still the plans. I have also ordered a bunch of different size. There's a bubble in there. A bunch of different size caves, smaller ones specifically. So they're coming. So as soon as they get here, I'm gonna put a second row of caves, and then put that slate on top, and then put a piece of wood. I am most likely gonna center this. I'm most likely gonna center it, and then just in the corners put a couple more caves, just so they don't have to be, I don't know, options, right? So that's kind of what it looks like. That twin star light is still on max-ish. I think, but it's not going to be like that. I'm going to turn it down a lot. But yeah, that's how we're looking. We're actually just going to let this sit. This is day 4. So the last day, today's Thursday night. So tomorrow is technically just a sit day. All the water, just wanted to kind of soak on those tannins from the wood. And I wanted to just age naturally for about, 48 hours. And then Saturday we get the fish. So I'll probably see you Saturday. Just got back. Today's the day. The day. And they're in here. Went to swap, GCCA. I did end up finding some slate pieces. So I'm going to redo this. I did get a couple more cave decorations for these fish. So I got 2 smaller size, 2 larger size. Just going to rinse these off. They're a little dusty and I don't know what's on them. And they actually have really sharp edges. So probably going to sand these down a bit. But let me get the fish acclimated. And show you guys what we got, all right? All right, so I have everything washed, but just want to show you guys in case they just go into hiding. But here we are in all their glory. Finally got the L046 zebra plecos in the fish room. They are stunning. Hopefully everything goes well. I did have to raise the heat of this tank to 85 because they like warmer waters. And I sanded down the slate tiles. I don't know. They're like roof shingles, I think. But yeah, got some more of that stuff. So I'm going to build a suitable tower, probably 2 of them. There we have it. Show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And this is what we are looking like. I did put the natural slate there, put a couple of caves and tunnels. This one at the end is hollow. This is a smaller cave. This is also hollow. And then I got this little stack going on here. The guys are down there kind of hiding, checking out the new digs. Hopefully they like it. I got 4 in there. I definitely didn't get them at the cheapest I've seen, but I just had to snag them before they went up anymore because I noticed that they started to slowly go up. I got 4 of them. I do want to add 2 more down the line. I'll keep an eye on the price, but just to add a little bit more diversified bloodlines. So I don't know if these are all from the same batch, but I think they could be because I got them from the same breeder or the same seller over at the swap today. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm digging it so far. I don't know if I need to add some more flow or more aeration just because the temperature is high. It's about 85 and the warm temps sort of deplete the oxygen faster. So I don't know. I want to try to do everything right, but at the same time, I don't want to mess with this too much or be finicky. Trying to keep it as stable as possible. So fingers crossed. Hopefully they do well. So that's about it. Hopefully you guys like this video. See you guys in the next one.